Morning, Byron and Natari. This is Arson from New Use Paving and Building Contractors, the
Desktop,
division of Oriel
pane,
Projects.
task switcher, narrator setting, exiting narrator.
Okay, so I've got a few things that I would like to sort of, present to you. I have this drawing that has a design. I mean, that has a shape of the new driveway and this platform that you'd like to start by elevating the ground and then finally is then the precast fence, all right, as well as the dimensions, the total size in square meters. Okay, so let me just start with the measurements. Okay, so we've got this area that we'd like to extend down there, that is going to be the new parking platform. Okay, okay, so it's got a length stretching down to maybe approximately 6.5 meters with a width of 4.1, so that gives us 25 square meters. So let me just try to say length, and this is width, and these are the square meters. Alright, and then this here is our total, right? So just like here, so it's got all the total of the square meters, right? And let me just zoom it closer. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So we've got this extension 4 by 6, 25 square meters, and as you can see that I've multiplied this 6 comma, and that's the square meters. Okay, so the same formula applies for the existing parking platform. I sort of formed a rectangular shape, and so that's actually the size. It's approximately about 77 square meters, right? And then the drive was stretching from that around the drain grids up to the gate. It's 89 square meters, and outside the gate, that section, it's another 21 square meters. All in all, it actually sort of added up to 218 square meters. This is the total of all these square meters of all these the parts of the driveway. Okay, right. So because basically this is my measurements. If you can look at it. All right, we have this is the outside part of the driveway, 4.1 by 5, and this is the inside part of the driveway, 27.3, with an average width of 3.3, because certain areas are wider. And then this is another area that is actually the 9 by 8, and we have this 4.1 by 5. So just sort of estimating, so it is up to 218 square meters. That's according to my measurements. Okay, so I'm sure you're gonna get some other proposals probably. They also maybe work out another total square meters, but all in all, it's something from 200 square meters to 210. That's an average, okay, so then let's go to this platform. Okay, so this is my proposal, right? That we're gonna have to build this small retaining wall, right? That we're gonna have to use those M200 hollow blocks. Yeah, but this wall has to be sort of somehow reinforced, because it's gonna be slightly retaining all this. There's gonna be a load bearing, it's gonna be holding all this, retaining all this plugging platform. And by the way, we're gonna compact it, so it's gonna be very, very strong. So this wall has to be somehow reinforced. We can either make it like a double skin, making 2 courses, so like sort of something like this. Making it like a double course, right? So it can be strong enough. This, if you make it single, but as time goes on, it starts to experience pressure. It starts to sort of lean forward. So to avoid that, we probably need to sort of make it a double course. But it's up to you entirely. If you say, yeah, let's go ahead with making it double course, we could do that. And we're probably gonna need to put some whip walls, right, to ensure maximum drainage, because there's gonna be slightly some water that probably needs to find a way out just underneath it, because you cannot be putting the best material And let me just sort of bring it closer. Alright, so probably let's say this is the layers. Alright, this is gonna be the best. We're gonna put all the all the pieces of old tile. We're gonna crush and we're gonna compact, and then we're gonna put fine gravel on top, and then the last layer will be the asphalt or the tar. And of course, yeah, we're gonna put a drain grid as you requested. That we need to put a drain grid that is gonna capture all the storm water runoff, because there's gonna be a lot of water probably coming from the driveway and this new parking platform, so it's gonna get captured in this drain grid. And we're gonna put a pipe that is gonna join to the existing stormwater system. All right, and then my the other presentation is the precast fence. The precast fence is the panels. This is, you said it's 5 meters, but we're probably gonna have to make it at least 6 meters to get enough gap, because these panels, they are 1.5 meters. These panels that you put between the pillars, these are the pillars, and then these are the panels that you slide in and you stack them between the pillars. So they are 1.5. So so to get we're gonna have to just make it 6 meters, because you can make it 5.5. You can't sort of get buy these long pieces and cut them just because you need to make a 5 meter length. So we're gonna have to make it 6 meters, because if you get this, we're gonna have to get 3 pillars, and we got 3 sections. Right, I don't know about the fourth one, it's just a drawing. Right, so it's gonna be only these 3. All right, and the pillars are gonna have to be 2 meters, and then because the 200 it's gonna have to 2 meters, because 1.8 is gonna be visible outside. I mean, it's gonna be exposed to the daylight. Then the 200 mils, it's like how I labeled it, it's gonna be into the ground, right? And then this is gonna be the visible part, 1.8 meters. Right, so yeah, so there's not approximate, there's like 5 to fill up to 1.8. So there's like 5 panels that fill up, that adds up to the height of the pillar. And sometimes we might need to put some, but not necessarily, some caps above the pillars. Right, put like a cap, but it's not all that necessary, it's optional though. Right, so yeah, that's basically what I wanted to highlight. So all this it's also if mentioned in the quotations. Right, so I think that's it. You could watch it time and again and again, just to get a full insight to actually what actually the project constitutes. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for listening. I'll hear from you.